Hey, what's going on, guys? This is coupons for your Mythic Dimensius Phase 2 Platform 2 guide. This should be a pretty quick one. I'm not going to go over the specifics of the repeat mechanics of the first platform because they're treated exactly the same here with the Void Wardens and Null Binders. But let's talk about the Mythic Changes for Platform 2 specifically. There is a Orb Soak mechanic. So not only does the mini boss have a void AoE around him, he will also shoot out some gravity balls towards a random player at the raid. And we'll talk about that when we get there. So again, for main targets here, you're always cleaving off the closest Void Warden to the middle. For orientation's sake, I've oriented the platform again to have Dimensius at the top. And I'm just going to repeat that the 3 Void Wardens you kill here are the ones closest to the middle. As far as flying into this platform, you're going to be flying in from the arrow there where it says Dimmy is up here. You'll be flying in from that direction, so this should be able to orient yourself pretty easily from that. So again, you're going to have your DKs assigned to specific grips here. You're going to be gripping them on to the closest Void Warden. And for here, we're going to have the entire raid bait the mythic mechanic. If one person is in the wrong spot and the boss happens to choose that one person, you're going to kind of screw the raid, right? So let me kind of explain how that happens. The entire raid is going to be pixel stacked up here, kind of in that direction in the upper left of Bargoth, the mini boss. The mythic mechanic is essentially he'll target one random player in the raid and shoot 3 kind of balls or circles in a cone towards that player. And those 3 orbs need to be soaked by unique players, or else it will wipe the raid. When you soak them, it also leaves a puddle on the ground. So in total on this platform, you're going to get 2 sets of those orbs. You'll need to assign 6 unique players, 3 in each set, to soak those orbs. The popular weak orders now will allow you to assign those and assign like left, center, right relative to the mini boss. So we're going to be gripping those ads in CC order just like the first platform, killing the Void Warden closest to the middle. Boss positioning here is going to be slightly above that gap that we're going to run through because again he leaves a puddle around him. And as soon as he starts casting that big AoE puddle here, that's when you're going to have the raid move. And real quick, I do want to talk about CC orders on this platform. Melee is not going to have uptime on those null binders here because they're going to be gripped into the mini boss, right? And the mini boss does a big AoE, so you're not going to be able to utilize leg sweep or like the Demon Hunter Fell Eruption. So things that can carry here are like Warlock Shadow Fury, Cap Totem, those kind of things. Anybody with range with big AoE stuns are huge here. So as soon as that AoE goes out, you'll be able to bait the cone, and the 3 players that are assigned to this set will go ahead and soak it. And you see the raid kind of rotated around the boss to get into position to get through. So we're going to use movement CDs here and get through and get ready for the first gravity soak set. And on this platform, it's just reversed of what the first platform was. So in this one, we're going to do the triangle soak first because you see the platform has a triangle where we're running. So it's literally the exact same assignments that you've been doing the entire fight. Triangle soak is going to be first. During this, again, ranged is going to be nuking the Void Warden closest to the middle. Again, here's an example spread. And as soon as that is soaked and done and good, the raid can then move into the correct position for the knockback, or the pushback. So this pushback, you're going to want to obviously fight against it, but then try to position yourself well for the next Orb Baits. It's going to be the same as the first quadrant. You're going to be pointing and baiting them towards the outside of the platform, away from where you're running. And again, ads are going to spawn here. You're going to grip them in, get your ranged CCs on them, have your 3 other targets get the orb soaks here. And then as soon as that happens, you're going to line up and bait the meteor, and then you're going to gate across and get ready for the line set. So just like platform 1, you're going to do the line set, but this time you're doing it second. Positioning is exactly the same. Again, here's an example of the line set here. And if you want an example of our actual assignments, it's right here and right here. So kind of call out for DPS CDs here on P2, Platform 2. If you want to send Lust and Potions, you can, just to get to P3 and get practice. Damage optimization shouldn't happen until you're comfortable with P3. As far as damage optimization on this platform, though, generally you'll want your Warlocks and maybe some Mages sending their 2-minute CDs on this platform to make sure you're meeting the DPS check on this. Sometimes you may need to hold cooldowns a little bit during this line set or right after this line set, or hold damage a little bit to ensure you bait the winds first, which kind of delays the entrance to P3. Because recent kill times kind of on this boss, or at least on this platform, is you're pushing around the 5-minute and 30 mark, which is a little bit early to line up CDs for P3, but that is honestly fine. With the damage bonuses now and a majority of people holding their CDs for P3, you should have plenty of damage to kill the boss in P3. And that's all Platform 2 in Phase 2. Catch you on the P3 video soon. Keep it easy, everybody. Later.